Hello students, all is well. In this video, we will continue the third part of the chapter 2 New Kings and Kingdom. In the previous two videos, we had discussed about the important ruling dynasties of 7th to 12th century and their achievements, and same we will continue there. Let's start our topic. Students, war was a common phenomena in the 7th to 12th century. Means war was a common activity performed by each and every ruler to control large part of territories or to expand their kingdom. So here I introduce a very famous battle of 7th to 12th century. The name of that battle is Tripartite Struggle. What was the name of the battle? Tripartite Struggle. Students, here tri means three. Here, tri means three. So it is clearly understood that in this battle, the three parties are or the three dynasties entered into this war, and the name of this party is first Gujar or Pratiharas, Gujar Pratiharas first party, second Pala and Rajputas. It means it is clearly said that this battle took place between these three parties, Gujar Pratiharas, Palas and Rajputas. This was a very famous battle in the Indian history between 7th to 12th century, and this battle was famously known as Tripartite Struggle. Tripartite struggle took place between the Gujar Pratiharas, Palas, Rajputas. That's why the name of this battle famous for the name of tripartite struggle, because here three parties entered in this battle. Therefore the name of this battle is tripartite struggle. Clear? But question is that here this battle took place for what? Means any reason we have to find now. But question is that the battle took place for what? What was the reason behind that? The reason called Kannauj. In the previous video we had discussed about Kannauj. Kannauj was a symbol of sovereignty. It was a very fertile land between the northern India. That's why every ruler has an eye on that. They wanted to acquire the Kannauj. They wanted to acquire Kannauj and to become a part of their territory. That's why the tripartite struggle took place. So it was a struggle took place between the three parties, Gujar Pratiharas, Rajputas and Palas. These three parties entered into this battle for the sake of Kannauj. Kannauj was a very fertile land. That's why these three rulers wanted to acquire this land and add into their territories. But as a result, the three parties continuous fight for the Kannauj. Means these three parties continuously fight for this place Kannauj, and the result was that gradually the influence of the three parties declined, and immediately the new power came into effect was the Rajput. Means as the parties declined, as the three parties declined gradually, the new parties or the new dynasty birth here or emergence of the new dynasty appear here, and the name of this dynasty was the Rajputs, especially the Chahmanas or the Chauhans. Let us start our next topic, the Rajputs, the Chahmanas or the Chauhans. Let us explore more about the Rajputs. The Rajputs are well known for their bravery, honor and prestige in Indian history. If we take the name of any Rajput rulers, so Rajput rulers were known for their bravery, honor and prestige in Indian history. The Chauhan dynasty was the most powerful dynasty among all the Rajput dynasty. The Chauhans ruled over. Where they ruled? The Chauhans ruled over the region around the Delhi and Ajmer. You can say that the part of Rajasthan and northern India controlled by Chauhan dynasty. Among all the Chauhan dynasty rulers, Chauhan or the Chahmanas gained respect for their brave character played in the Indian history. His achievement was composed by Chand Bardai. Who composed his achievement? Chand Bardai, a famous poet in his court, and he composed a book, and the name of the book was Prithviraj Raso. I hope all of you clear this point. Again I am repeating here, his achievements and exploits have been described by his court poet. The name of that poet, Chand Bardai, in his famous book Prithviraj Raso. It means Prithviraj Raso was written by Chand Bardai. Among all the Rajput rulers, Chauhan gained the respect more, and Chauhan was the famous ruler among the Rajput dynasties. So here is a part of Rajput dynasty here, and at last we will study the map of India. Here is the map of India. Here in this video we had discussed about the Chauhan or Rajput dynasty. So you easily find that the Chahmanas ruled over the Rajasthan, or Chauhan who ruled over the Rajasthan, and Gujar Pratiharas ruled over the middle part of India. Here is the Cholas. So these were the important dynasties ruling over the 7th to 12th century. It's time to recover the points. So first point we will remember here. The tripartite struggle fought between Palas, Pratiharas and the Rajputas. It was a main topic of this chapter. Prithviraj Raso, yes, Prithviraj Raso was written by Chand Bardai. This was the book based on the life of the Prithviraj Chauhan, very famous ruler of Rajput dynasty. The tripartite struggle took place because of the fertile region Kannauj. The Chauhan was the most powerful dynasty of Rajput among the Rajput dynasty, and Prithvi Raj Chauhan was the most powerful ruler who became the ruler at the age of 14. Remember students, Prithvi Raj Chauhan was a more powerful ruler because he was gained the support and he was annexed the throne at the age of 14 years. So these are the conclusion of that topic. I hope all the points are easily understood by you. Thank you and have a nice day.